At the beginning of the 20th century, a candy company in the United States created a treat so irresistible it took the world by storm. It looked simple enough: two crisp chocolate cookies with a layer of smooth, creamy vanilla filling in between. But that little cookie, now known as Oreo, has captured the hearts of millions for over a century. From kids to adults, from an afternoon snack to a midnight craving, Oreo has become a beloved part of daily life across generations. And let's be honest, dunking an Oreo in a glass of cold milk and taking that first bite, it's not just delicious, it's almost a sacred ritual. But have you ever wondered what's actually inside that tiny cookie? And how did it become the most famous cookie in the world? In today's video, we're taking you inside the Oreo factory to uncover every step of its production, explore the ingredients behind its legendary taste, and reveal the secrets that make Oreo simply irresistible. Oreo made its debut in 1912, created by the National Biscuit Company, better known as Nabisco, now part of Mondelez International. From the very beginning, Oreo's design stood out: two dark, round chocolate cookies embracing a sweet white creme filling. Simple, yet instantly iconic. At first, there was only one classic version: chocolate cookies with vanilla cream. But over time, Oreo has continually reinvented itself, from strawberry and mint to matcha peanut butter, and even spicy or brightly colored fillings, all to delight fans around the globe. To create the perfect Oreo, it all starts with high-quality ingredients and absolute precision in every step of the process. The core ingredients include all-purpose flour, fine white sugar, alkalized cocoa powder, vegetable oil, salt, and baking soda. The flour is sourced from local wheat farms across the US, then thoroughly sifted to ensure a smooth, lump-free texture, a crucial step to achieve that crisp yet silky cookie. And here's a key point: the dough must be mixed just right. Overmixing activates too much gluten, which makes the cookies tough and chewy instead of the signature light, crisp bite that defines an Oreo. As for the sugar, Oreo is actually not as sweet as many people think. It uses finely ground white sugar. Larger crystals don't dissolve well and can cause the cookies to crack on the surface. The sugar content is carefully balanced, making up just about 15% of the total dry ingredients, enough to create a gentle sweetness that doesn't overpower the creme filling inside. Oreo's rich chocolate flavor comes from one essential ingredient: cocoa powder. The cocoa beans are sourced from Ghana, Côte d'Ivoire, and Indonesia regions, known for their ideal climate to grow high-quality cacao. After harvesting, the beans are roasted and ground into cocoa powder. But here's the key: Oreo uses alkalized cocoa powder, which means the natural acids in the cocoa are neutralized using an alkaline solution. This process gives the cocoa a deep, almost mystical black color, quite different from the lighter brown hue and slightly tangy taste of regular cocoa powder. Alkalized cocoa not only gives Oreo its iconic dark color, but also delivers a smooth, mellow, less bitter flavor that's loved by kids and adults alike. The creation of a perfect Oreo cookie begins with a spectacular sight: massive bags of refined sugar being poured into enormous industrial mixers. Then comes the signature black cocoa powder, a pinch of salt, and a few secret ingredients known only to the factory. And here comes the most important step for texture. Smooth canola oil is added, binding all the dry ingredients together into a pliable, cohesive dough. The formula is finely tuned: 40% flour, 25% black cocoa, 15% sugar, 15% fat, and the rest Oreo's secret magic. All these components are blended together in huge, high-speed mixers that spin with incredible force. But the process doesn't end there. Once mixed water is added to transform the dry dough into what looks like a thick chocolate soup. Strange as it may seem, this step is key to achieving the perfect moisture level for shaping the dough. Next comes a bit of baking wizardry: dry ice chilling. As the dry ice sublimates, it rapidly cools the dough in just 30 minutes. This sudden temperature drop makes the dough easier to handle, preventing sticking, cracking, or tearing during the rolling process. It's a critical step that ensures every cookie bakes up crisp and perfectly uniform. And finally, to enhance the flavor, a leavening agent is added at the end, turning this rich mixture into a dark, indulgent chocolate dough ready for shaping. The dough is ready. Now it's time to transform it into the unmistakable shape of an Oreo. Workers load the dough onto a conveyor belt and feed it into an automatic rolling system. Giant rollers flatten the dough into a smooth sheet, then press out rows of familiar round cookies. But what truly sets Oreo apart is the bold logo and the intricate wreath pattern embossed directly onto each cookie. It's more than just decoration. It's a visual signature that makes the cookie up to 90% more appealing. That's right, when the logo looks good, everything just seems tastier. This molding machine runs at a stunning pace, producing up to 6,000 cookies per hour, keeping the entire production line in constant motion. Once the cookies are shaped and stamped, they begin a long journey down a steel conveyor that leads straight into a massive industrial oven. Inside, the temperature is carefully maintained between 340 to 360 degrees, 170, 180 degrees Celsius. The baking time is precisely calculated, just 10 to 12 minutes, enough to give the cookies a crisp shell while keeping them slightly airy and never dry. Did you know this oven is 400 feet long, the length of a football field? This slow and steady journey through controlled heat zones ensures every cookie reaches its perfect crunch before moving on to the next stage. Fresh out of the oven, the cookies are immediately cooled using powerful industrial fans that blast cold air across the conveyor. This rapid cooling locks in the crisp texture and prevents the cookies from warping or bending. Next, they travel to another conveyor where a trained inspection team is on high alert. Any cookie that's cracked, misshapen, or slightly burnt around the edges gets pulled from the line. Only the most perfect ones in shape, color, and size are allowed to move forward. And it's a mesmerizing sight, thousands of Oreos flowing like a chocolate river, swirling through the inspection line in a sweet, meticulous, and precision-driven dance. While the cookies are cooling on another production line, the famous vanilla crème filling is being prepared. Its main ingredients include powdered sugar, vegetable oil, corn syrup, vanilla flavoring natural or artificial, and a touch of emulsifier for a smooth texture. Powdered sugar and fats are poured into giant mixing tanks. High-speed mixers go to work whipping the blend into a light, airy texture, all under strict temperature control to prevent the oils from separating. Once the mix reaches its ideal consistency, corn syrup is added slowly to give the crème its signature elasticity and moisture. Simultaneously, vanilla flavor is blended in. This entire process is kept at a stable temperature of 68 to 75 degrees 24 degrees. Cool enough to keep the crème soft and pliable, but dense enough to hold its shape when piped onto each cookie. Once the crème is ready, it's transferred into an automated pumping system where ultra-precise nozzles dispense the perfect dollop onto each cookie with pinpoint accuracy. On the conveyor, thousands of bottom Oreo cookies are lined up neatly, waiting to receive their swirl of smooth vanilla crème. It all plays out like a silent symphony, each dollop perfectly placed, not too much, not too little. Next, the top cookie is gently placed on each one and pressed just firmly enough to spread the crème to the edges, creating that iconic Oreo look we all know. And you won't believe it, each line can assemble up to 3,000 complete Oreos per minute. A mind-blowing speed executed with remarkable precision. After assembly, the freshly made Oreos go straight into a rapid cooling tunnel. Here, cold air blasts across the conveyor, quickly solidifying the crème to hold the cookie together for packaging. Throughout the process, sensors and quality control staff monitor every batch. Any cookie that doesn't meet the strictest standards, whether it's off-centered, overfilled, or cracked, is immediately removed from the line. The perfectly crafted Oreo's True Cookie supermodels now head to the automated packaging station. Here, delicate robotic fingers pick up sets of 11 cookies at a time and gently place them into custom trays. Mechanical arms work in harmony, ensuring not a single cookie is damaged or out of place. Once the tray is full, it moves to the sealing machine where moisture-proof packaging locks in freshness. The packs are then boxed and prepared for shipping to supermarkets, corner stores, and maybe even your very own home. From simple ingredients like sugar, cocoa, and vanilla through a series of high-tech processes, Oreo has become a global icon, enjoyed in millions of snack moments every single day. But let's be honest, can you really keep Oreos in the box for more than a few minutes after bringing them home? For many, just hearing that signature crack of the first bite is enough to awaken an unstoppable craving. What about you? What's your favorite Oreo flavor? Let us know in the comments. We'd love to hear your story. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, share with your fellow cookie lovers, and subscribe to the channel so you won't miss the next behind-the-scenes journey. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next video.